You're tuned in to Northeast Kansas's #1 source for high school highlights, Kansas Prep Zone. And it starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Kansas Prep Zone. Alongside Jonathan Deutsch, I'm Chris Lilly, and this is fueled by Dick Edwards Auto Plaza. A lot of great stuff tonight.
Yeah, after this week, we'll have one less undefeated team in the Centennial League because tonight it was Shawnee Heights at Seaman.
Yep, and both teams are 3-0 to start the season, and that's why it's our game of the week as we head out to Seaman. They're trying to get to 4-0, but the Shawnee Heights Thunderbirds looking for the upset, and it's homecoming at Seaman. And there's Quinn Clark and Naja Baker, your homecoming king and queen.
Congratulations.
No score in the first quarter. It was Shawnee Heights' Mitchell Lady handing it off to Trey Jenkins as he fights his way forward, taking on tacklers. And it leads to Trey getting the ball to finish what he started. Heights up 7-0 on the road. And 2 minutes left in the half. Kobe Jones on the 19 fires one to Dalton Timon. And he's brought down at the 3-yard line. Kind of look out, everyone's flying into your living rooms. Penalty as Kobe on his 8 threads the needle to Mitchell Miller for the touchdown, tied up at 7. We go to the third quarter. Seaman's Jansen Garman takes it 19 yards for the touchdown. Seaman goes up 7. Shawnee Heights needing 1 yard for the first down, and Mitchell Lady is stopped. But nope, wait. He stays on his feet for the tie. Look at this. He looks like he gets stopped in the backfield, but nope. Squirms his way out for the touchdown. We have a tie game with 2:38 left, and Lady rips off a 29-yard touchdown, and that would be the difference maker on the road. The Thunderbirds, they win it 21-14, and they are 4-0 for the first time since the early 1990s, and we kick it out to a very happy Jason Swift after the game.
It's awesome. It's a great game. We told them from the very start it's going to go 48 minutes, and this is a game you're going to remember the rest of your life. And we're very fortunate to be on the right side of the score, but it's a heck of a football game. This is what it's all about. This is why those kids work hard in the summers and the springs for moments like this that they'll cherish. And again, we're very fortunate. It was a great football game, and that was a lot of fun to be at.
You know, I give all the credit to our defense, especially you can see that on that last-minute stand. You know, I didn't do a good job of covering my receiver there, but my defense made up for it. I love them. They play hard. I think they're the best defense in the city. They do a great job.
Well, congratulations to Shawnee Heights. Now the Manhattan Indians were trying to knock off the other 3-0 team in the Centennial League. They hit the road to take on the Topeka High Trojans, who have just been rolling the past couple weeks. It's homecoming night. Your king and queen right there, Tanis and Darren. Shocking, Chris, I was not named homecoming king ever.
Spoiler.
Or queen. Just a few minutes in, Manhattan on the board with a field goal. Kickers are people too, as Thomas Gevok drills it. Now, just 1 minute later, that high-flying Trojan offense responds. Devonshea Harden with a perfect spiral to Larry White, who goes over the top for the long touchdown completion. We've seen him do it time and time again. He'll do it during Hoop Season 2. That makes it 7-3 Trojans. Later in the quarter, Manhattan in the red zone on the 4th and 5 stopped, but Topeka High would end up punting after that. So second quarter, Manhattan going with the screen pass, but Seth Nelson with the pick. But guess what?
Nelson.
That drive would stall for the Trojans. 2 turnovers, no points from it. So Indians down 7-3 in the second when Convante McDonald busts up the middle, breaks a tackle, and he's got one man to beat. It's a foot race to the pylon. Spoiler, McDonald wins.
Ba, ba, ba.
I'm loving it as Manhattan hands Topeka High its first loss of the year with the 21-14 win.
The Junction City Blue Jays got their first win of the season last week, beating Topeka West, and they were trying to keep the momentum going, welcoming in the Washburn Rural Junior Blues. How about this? The Junior Blues on the road at Junction City, who are the Blue Jays. It's a lot of B's.
I'm so confused.
A lot happening. First drive, and it's Rooster Adams pitches it to Russell Wilkie. He goes up the sideline, a little tiptoe action, 39 yards for the touchdown. 7-0 Blue Jays.
He could work in the circus on a tightrope.
Still in the first quarter, and Adams this time uses Wilkie as his blocker, a little meat shield, flies down 49 yards for the touchdown. I love the track finish as well.
A meat shield?
Got to go all the way through.
Never heard of that.
Washburn Rural with the ball now, and Michael Schurig throws it to a wide open Preston Williams.
Oh, he is wide open.
Oh, he got a touchdown.
Yeah.
Junior Blues down 13-7. Now about this, Mike Schurig talking to the sideline. The center hikes the ball, but Tyler Cummings recovers it. And they do it again.
Oh my goodness.
Not ready for it, but Jalen Carter grabs it and is fighting for his life.
Throw it.
But Dylan White and a host of Blue Jays tackle him for the safety in Junction City. Continues that momentum. Like I said, they win it 35-21. And Topeka West, they are on the road at Hayden. The Hayden Wildcats looking to protect their home field. Hayden drives right down, and they hand it off to Matt Moore, who lowers his shoulder and fights for the touchdown. They were up early 7-0.
Call that lowering the boom.
There you go. Back the other way, Topeka West's Hunter McDaniels airs it out, and Chris Ellis reels it in, gets a friendly block there, takes it 50-plus yards for the touchdown. Chargers down just 7. Nice play there. And when Hayden needed a play, Brent Peebler was there. Here he takes the handoff, goes to the outside, turns on the Jets, and he had one more guy to beat. Gotta know your angles. Nope, I'll take it this way. Touchdown, and Hayden, the Wildcats, they were up 21. That was his second long touchdown of the game. He wasn't done yet, so they kick it off. McDaniels throws it to Peebler.
Oh my goodness.
Too bad he plays for the other team. He has a nose for the end zone. Peebler scores his 3rd touchdown of the first half. Behind his big effort, Hayden wins it 63-26.
The Emporia Spartans are looking to rebound after back-to-back losses. They welcome the Highland Park Scots into the Hornet Hive. Unofficial nickname.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
Yeah, Spartan mini cheer night, getting the fans going as all the little ones are out there with their pom-poms. First possession, Gabe Galindo starts the scoring for the Spartans, 6-0 Emporia. Here's Jace Stewart with the keeper, 50 yards. Ooh. That's half the field to the house. That makes
using the blockers, the stiff arm,
and a dive.
Oh, had a little of everything.
That made it 12-0 here. Stewart to Sawyer Sladen for the 28-yard touchdown. He just hauls it in and goes into the home. Exactly. You read my mind. Scott's trying to start something, but the Emporia defense coming up big. Bo Bumgarner with the INT near the goal line, and Cameron Hyman would punch it in as Emporia rolls in this one. They win it 61-8.
A lot of great games so far, but we still have 2 more good games, and Melissa with our social media and our play of the night.
You don't want to miss it.
Into Northeast Kansas's #1 source for high school highlights, Kansas Prep Zone.
Welcome back inside KPZ. 2 of the best teams in 3A were showing why they might be some of the best teams in the entire state.
Yep, the Rock Creek Mustangs had a big 49-0 win last week, and tonight they're on the road taking on the undefeated Silver Lake Eagles in the house that CJ built. And as a usual sign of sportsmanship between the game, handshakes for the captains.
Who cares if you're right?
The Eagles would get things rolling. Junior quarterback, there's Mason Griffin, finds Trent Byers out wide, takes it in for an easy 6 on their first drive. And the Mustangs, they try to march up the field with a strong run game, but the Silver Lake defense holds on 4th down, and they get the ball back. The Mustangs, though, showing some defense of their own, swallowing Griffin for the sack. 1 sack's nice, but 2 way nicer. Very next play, Rock Creek Mustang defense making sure Mason had nowhere to go. But after getting a touchdown called back, Griffin finds Trent Byers again for the score.
Play.
Beautiful throw, and he comes down for the touchdown, 14-0. Second quarter, Griffin with a bomb to Wyatt Hyman. He finishes the job. The Eagles, they would miss the extra point, though. And Silver Lake, they would roll in this one, 41-14.
Score is a palindrome. How about that?
People forget that.
Jeff West is coming off a shutout win against Riverside. They were looking for another win against Wamego tonight. Actually, excuse me, Nemaha Central visiting Jefferson West in this one. Jeff West starts with the ball. Caden Ross dropping back to pass, sends it into the arms of the Thunder. Nice interception there as they take it back down the sideline. Here we go. Mitchell Henry rumbling into the end zone. You know what he says? Just get off me. I have a date for 6. Later in the game, Mitchell Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the day. Again, pushing his way into the end zone. That makes it 14-0. His day would get better, believe it or not. This one, into the center of the field. It's not great, though. He had a great day. This was an interception. A nice play there by the defense, and the big return to follow as he takes it down the field outside the hash.
Showing some moves. Nice tackle.
Big hit. Now, Caden Jones and the Tigers. You can't see him, but he's there. He's 5'6". That's a touchdown. Tigers make it close going into halftime. It was 14-7, but Nemaha wins it 35-14. They're 4-0 to start the year. Now, how about a few more scores for you? Undefeated Riley County at St. Mary's. The Falcons move to 4-0. Rossville and Wabaunsee both looking for their first win tonight. It's the Bulldogs who get it with the 20-point win. Now, Sabetha stays undefeated, beating Royal Valley 49-6. Riverside on the road at Holton, and the Wildcats win that one 47-6.
Hiawatha facing ACCHS, and Hiawatha wins 28-20. Perry Lecompton stays undefeated after the big win over Troy, and Council Grove and Osage City both entered this one undefeated. And Osage City leaves undefeated again, still 37-14 with the win. And Linden taking on West Franklin. The Tigers win it 53-13. Chase County at Mission Valley. Mission Valley gets the shutout win 65-0. And Melissa Bruner was all over social media trying to find our best tweets from our fans. And Melissa, what were people tweeting about tonight?
This is a busy night all over. So many homecomings, but we do want you to meet two very special royalty who are reigning over their schools tonight. First, let's go to Hayden High School, where Amanda Young was crowned queen. Jake Comstock is her king. Amanda is living with Down syndrome, and that smile that you see spreads joy to everyone as she manages the basketball and volleyball teams. Her Hayden classmates wanted to honor just how much she means to them. Not smiling yet? Well, let's take you to Clifton Clyde, where the young man in the middle wearing the crown is Ian Bergstrom. He is the king. Kelly Lang's his queen. Ian also is a young man who's living with Down syndrome. He has been part of the football team all 4 years, so tonight, get a load of this. He got his first carry. He will go all the way. His first carry for a touchdown in the Eagles' 59-6 win over Rural Vista. His teammates rushed out onto the field to congratulate him. They said, "Coach, is it okay?" Of course it is. Classmates call him an inspiration, so therefore Ian is your king. A few more homecoming fans you'll enjoy meeting tonight. Not sure how to say their Twitter handle, so these Topeka High fans want you to know they bleed black and gold. Across the stadium at Hummer Park tonight, the color was pink. Kaylee sending in this photo of the pink out for the Manhattan fans who made the trip to the capital city. And when you get to the game early, you pass the time. Lane showing off the Card Sharks in the stands for the Seaman Vikings on Neon Night. Not sure if the fans changed into some other clothing before the homecoming festivities later in the evening or if they kept the neon on. Regardless, we love seeing those photos. Keep them coming. Use the hashtag KPZ.
Awesome. Thanks for that, Melissa. A lot of great things, inspirational moments from around the area tonight. Coming up after the break, we have a few more scores to pass along to.
And we might be seeing one of those moments again in our play of the night. Stay with us.
Scores, and you can find those online at WIBW.com. That just about wraps us up for tonight.
Yeah, but Chris, we can't get out of here without getting to our play of the night. Just absolutely awesome. Out at Clifton Clyde, Ian Bergstrom crowned the king, living with Down syndrome, and his first carry goes for a touchdown. How awesome is that?
This is why football is so great. Sports are so great. 59 yards.
Contributing to the Eagles' big win over Rural Vista. His teammates, as you just saw, rushing out on the field to congratulate him and celebrate him. He's called an inspiration from his classmates. There's no question that's our play of the night because he scored on his first ever carry. That's a 100% touchdown rate. Easy pick for play of the night.
Yeah, it was a great week 4 of high school football across Northeast Kansas. I hope you had fun with us. We'll see you again next week.
Good night.